Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle. Today we've got the Sunday New York Times puzzle for the 7th of June 2026, constructed by Adam Wagner and Simeon Seigel, edited by Will Shorts, and the title of the puzzle is Split Seconds, which will be some kind of hint to the theme, most likely. We'll find that out as we go. All right, one across is stiff. Don't know that. One down, pieces of Indian music. I think that might be ragas, a genre of South Asian music. Two down, tubers from the gem state. Potatoes? What is one across? Stiff. 18 across, loves two pieces, adores. 22 across, with 23 and 24 across, airport announcement / requirement to practice, perhaps. Not sure what is going on here. It may be related to the title of the puzzle, which was Split Seconds. Don't know. 25 across is breakthrough, cry. Aha, you might cry if you've had some kind of mental breakthrough. 30 across with 32 and 35 across. Now here's the thing, / some board game surfaces. I was thinking the gem state might be Idaho. Tubers are root vegetables, right? Potatoes. So I was thinking potato. I think gem state is Idaho, but potato doesn't fit. But Idaho is also a kind of potato. So let's try Idaho's as Idaho potatoes from Idaho, the gem state. 3 down, laid eyes on, but good. Not sure. 4 down, country whose flag is known as Antridata, the tricolor. That looks like Irish to me. Let's try IRL for Ireland, or maybe it's IRE. Stiff is rigid for 1 across. 5 down, deal with it. You deal with a deck of cards. Oftentimes with it, when there's an exclamation mark after the clue, it is just something literal. My favorite example of that is see here, exclamation mark, and the answer was I, E-Y-E, where you see. Let's try is it IRE? That could give us gate change, maybe, gate, something like that. Laid eyes on, but good, got a good look. I think but good is kind of an intensifier here. Got a good, or something, doesn't fit. Now here's the thing. 39 across, long instrumental piece, beginning with an S, maybe a sonata, like the Moonlight Sonata. I stand at your gate, and I sing you a song in the moonlight. My love, here I wait, and I sing you a song in the June night. 26 across, that's North African fortress in one spelling. My darling, let us go to the Kasbah. I might say in an old movie, the Kasbah is an area of a city in Morocco or Algeria. I guess it comes from a fortress, the Kasbah. 27 down, facts and figures, stats. I think that's okay to use an abbreviation there, even though there's not one in the clue. 20 down, broccoli blank. Let's try broccoli Rob with that B we've got there. 32 across, that's one of our themed answers. 23 across, another one of our themed answers. 20 across, excoriates. To excoriate someone is to criticize them harshly, maybe rails at, if I can spell it right. 6 across, blank Waller Bridge, star and creator of TV's Fleabag. I think that's Phoebe Waller-Bridge. 6 down, type of Thai, red curry. Papaya might fit. 7 down, lofty pitches. High something. 6 down, corrida, cry. Corrida is where they do a bullfight. So I think we can do ole for a cry you might hear at a bullfight arena. 9 down, class for immigrants, in brief, might be English as a second language. 10 down, tries to rile. As on social media, you might bait someone into an argument on social media if you are rage posting or trolling. Leave one's mark, say, kind of like etch for that. So I'm not going to think about 22 across yet. Hi, is this angelic? Let's keep going with the acrosses here. 12 across is ball pit. Don't know. 12 down, scratch and sniff samples. No, 13 down. How interesting. 14 down is classic film, said to be the most quotable movie of all time. I know that. 15 down, the Wildcats of the Big 12 Conference. I don't know that. 16 down, sonnet, adverb, or suffix. No. 17 down, Green Day drummer, blank cool. Don't know that either. Okay, don't know much here in this corner. 21 across, drink following a shot. You have a shot and then a chaser. 24, and that's another across here. It is airport announcement, requirement to practice. Requirement to practice, license, gate change license. Split seconds was the answer. Scratch and sniff samples are scents. 13 down. How interesting. No, 24 across. 28 across. America's largest labor union, familiarly. I've seen this in the crossword before, so I remember that it is the National Education Association. How interesting. 42 across, snuggle. No, 41 across is former alliance of France, Italy, Japan, the US, the UK, and West Germany, including Japan, so not NATO. I don't know that. And I'm still not quite sure what is going on with the theme, so we'll come back to that. Let's move down to this section. 43 across, sluggers tally. Slugger's probably a baseball hitter here. They might tally a number of at-bats. 48 across, another themed answer, serious props / had an evening meal. An evening meal. 55 across, free of bumps. Smooth. Yeah. 60 across, some animation files. It could be JPGs. Seasoning that imparts umami flavor. That is monosodium glutamate, MSG. So maybe these are gifts. I like that pronunciation, but if you disagree, by all means, let me know in the comments. 49 down, blank dreaming. Am I only dreaming, or is this burning an eternal flame? Got a load of for laid eyes on, but good. 31 down, phrases preceding lyrics are the intros to songs, and 30 across is soli. Soli is a word. It's the plural of solo, as in a solo performance. Now here's the thing. Some board game surfaces. I just don't know. 40 down is help in a pinch. You might abet someone who is pinching something, stealing something, abetting a crime. Madre is the beginning of 48 across, which is serious props, and had an evening meal. Okay, mad respect for serious props. Yeah, I don't know. 44 down, Vice President Agnew is Spiro. I'm baffled by the theme. I guess we're just going to have... we'll figure it out. 51 down, red-haired hunter in Genesis. This is Jacob and Esau. Esau was a red-haired man. Jacob was a smooth man. They were twin brothers. 52 down, record of money owed is... record of money owed. I don't know. Not exactly. Ish. Oh, a chit can be used to mean that. A record of money owed. I will give you my chit as an IOU. 61 across, 8th Avenue Express line in New York City. It's probably one of the trains. Could be the A train. Come, let's take the A train. Duke will take us up to heaven. So Duke Ellington, the A Train, 62 down, object of spiritual significance, totem. 66 across, amount that ain't bad, so to speak, or what to make with 6 sets of answers in this puzzle. All right, so this ain't bad, so to speak, that's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So maybe we have 3 entries, but clues for only 2 of them? Does that make sense? Airport announcement, gate change, requirement to practice, licensing, something, licensure. It gives us insure. These are all 3 verbs. Well, GA Tech could be Georgia Tech as a university. Okay, so these could be answers standing on their own. GA Tech, angelic, and insure. But if we split the second clue, we're splitting the second clue. Split second was the title of the puzzle, or the second answer, excuse me. And we get gate change and licensure, and that gives us, that fits the 2 clues we're given, but we don't have any clue for angelic. We just have to get it from the other crossings. Okay, so that is what is going on, I think. So now here's the thing. So like I said, or so listen. So here's the thing. So listen, and then some board game surfaces. Not sure about that. This is serious props, mad respect, had an evening meal, ate dinner, and then we get spectated and inner as our second and third word there. All right, I kind of see what is going on here. 58 across, Philippe's head. Philippe is a French name, so maybe we're looking for the French word for head, which is tête, like about 88% of the UAE's residents. Philippe's head. I'm not sure about that. 41 across, that's the former alliance. Type of Thai red curry. I was thinking papaya, that looks wrong. Basic school subject. History. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. 45 across is letters aptly missing from blank blank blank. IGTL blank. Slightly, no, I'm not sure. 46 down, this is the way. A route would be the way. Ural, demural. Ural is in Russia, and you say niet. So, no. Letters aptly missing. Sprightly. Oh, sprightly is a synonym of spry. Okay. I guess 88% of the UAE's residents are expatriates or expat. I don't know this alliance. Here's the thing. Stenches is a word that fits here. Lofty pitches could be high C's notes. Wow. Okay. Oh, this might be the G6 and Panang. I don't know that as a type of Thai red curry. It sounds Southeast Asian, kind of. Okay, the G6. Yeah, that fits there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries there. All right, so I think that is right. So listen. And then the second clue was some board game surfaces, maybe chess, chess something. Suffix with Brooklyn for 29 down. Would Brooklynese work there? Snuggle, nestle, something like nestle. Oh, how interesting for 13 down. Let's try, oh, neat. 14 down, the classic film said to be the most quotable movie of all time. I don't know, ball pit. 15 down. So this is something State University for the Wildcats. Is it Kentucky? Ball pit. 64 down, sonnet, adverb. So air as an abbreviation or a elision of ever, E apostrophe ER, might appear as an adverb in a sonnet. And sonneteer, that's, you could append the suffix EER to sonnet to make somebody who writes sonnets. I don't know the name of this drummer. A ball pit, maybe a socket, as in a ball and socket joint. Trey could be, Trey Cool could be the name of the drummer. Kentucky State University maybe, or Kansas State University. And classic film. I don't know what that is. Chess tables? Oh, it must be Casablanca. Casablanca is a very quotable movie. Yes, okay. Then we get snuggle, nestle, nestling? No. 47 across. A website for finding professional services. 59 across. Bit of Great British Baking Show fair. A scone might be something they make on the Great British Baking Show. Did some housekeeping. Cleaned. Does that fit with anything? Musician who said reality leaves a lot to the imagination. Maybe John Lennon. 37 down. The eldest Levy of Schitt's Creek. So Eugene Levy is Dan Levy's father? Is Dan the younger one? Nestle up for snuggle? Okay, that did not occur to me. Angie's List is a thing, and then spired. Cathedrals might have spires. Okay, I think that little section is done. And we get madre, spectated, and inner, or mad respect, ate dinner, if you pronounce it as two answers. All right, we get, that all looks right. 2 out of 3 is telling us what is going on, and that is the top half of the puzzle then. All right, let's finish it off. I think we can do it now that we understand the theme a little bit. 70 across, creative evaluation of a sort. No, 70 down is confirm as a friend request. What do you do on social media? You accept friend requests, don't you? 71 down, enthusiastic. Nope, 72 down. First responders, first response. Are you okay? Can I help? Nope, 73 down. Initially offered, lesser charge. Is that a plea bargain or something? 66 down. Thomas Hardy's titular, Miss Derbyfield. Thomas Hardy wrote Tess of the D'Urbervilles. I haven't read it. Did they change their name from Derbyfield to D'Urberville to sound more aristocratic, maybe? Creative evaluation of a sort. Some kind of test. 79 down. Worries, cares. Leave all your worries, leave all your cares. 87 across with 88 and 91 across. Syntax reversing rhetorical device. And small peelable citrus fruits. Don't know. 92 across. Taylor Swift's blank tour. The Eras tour. I figured out that was a Taylor Swift thing just from crossword puzzles. They show up quite a bit. Clues around that theme. 96 across. Early Google algorithm for determining the importance of websites. No. And 105 across, another themed answer. No need to hurry. And like some security measures. Take your time. Something like that, maybe, for the beginning. No need to hurry. Enthusiastic, that could be rah-rah. 72 down, first responders, first response. creative evaluation of a sort. It is a test, isn't it? What kind of test? An arm test? No. Initially offered lesser charge. Is it like a teaser offer? If you sign up now and we'll offer you this lesser rate, a teaser rate, maybe. Oh, an art test. You might take an art test to evaluate your creative ability. Okay, like those little, they used to have ads that had like a little cartoon character named Zippy or something. It said, draw Zippy and send it in, and if we evaluate your abilities, we might give you art lessons at a teaser rate. Basically, it was just they were offering art lessons. Syntax reversing. Rhetorical device. First response. A page something. Page hits, maybe. Oh, triage is the first response. You sort the cases in order of seriousness. A first responder might have to do that. Yeah, so page hits, page something for the Google algorithm. 105 across, no need to hurry. There's no rush or something. Let's try here. 80 across is bevy is to quails as mob is to blank. So bevy must be a group of quails. And this is another creature, who a group of which is known as a mob. A mob of eels? A mob of ewes? I don't know. 81 down, gloom? Nope. 80 across goes with this. Syntax reversing rhetorical device. Okay, chiasmus is a rhetorical device where there's a symmetry between the beginning and ending of your piece. Like maybe that's right. Gloom for 81 down, 82 down. 2028 Summer Olympics host. I think they're going to be somewhere in the USA. 83 down, beat it. A mob of emus. Okay, yeah, they might be known as a mob. Gloom is must, maybe. 93 across, out of the ordinary. Rare. Let's try murk for gloom. Yeah, I like that. Rare for out of the ordinary. Up from the commonplace into the rare. Somewhere in space I hang suspended until I know there's a chance that you care. I think we can put in scram for beat it. What was the small peelable citrus fruits? Clementines? Chiasmus clementines, musclement. What's 63 down? We should be able to get that one. Award opportunity in brief is a nomination, a nom. 67 down, swinger's warning. 4, a golf swinger might say, to warn people downrange. 68 down, shorten. Not sure. 69 down, underworld boss. With a question mark. We're talking about the prince of the underworld in Greek mythology, who would be Hades. 53 down, condemn. Decry. Some eels are morays. When the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's a moray. Shorten, to trim. And then rid for relieve of. It's not muscle meant, it's muscle men. And then that does give us clementines for the peelable fruit. And tines, yeah, small peelable citrus fruits, clementines, and 91 across is just the single word, tines, and muscle men for the middle answer. 90 down, polite refusal, no thank you, no sir, maybe. 94 across, resident of the so-called nation of poets. Not sure what that refers to. 65 down, out of fear that. Lest. 85 across, feature of an intersection that forces a turn. I'm not sure. 75 across, manufacturer's gross product. 75 down is Union victory site of 1862. The Battle of, don't know, 76 down, the Declaration of Independence and the like. Nope. 77 down, expose. Inverse to open or ope. Might be a poetic way to say that. 78 down, some microwaves in brief. General Electrics, maybe, GE's. Gross product. Clog. A T shape for a feature of an intersection that forces a turn. 86 down, third most common suffix in country names after ia and land. Maybe stan. There aren't that many stands, but there are quite a few. Shiloh was the site of a Civil War battle. Smog is a gross product of the manufacturing process. Okay. Declaration of Independence, maybe those are manuscripts. And the like, so it should be plural. All right, not sure. Let's come back to that. Is Somalia known as the nation of poets? I haven't heard that before, but a Somali fits with the letters we have. 103 across. Why you little... No. 90 down is polite refusal. And 95 down, thoroughfare through New York City's Chinatown. Don't know New York City geography well enough to know that. A page rank is the Google algorithm for determining the importance of websites early on. No need to hurry. There's time. That gives us the rest. And like some security measures. No, 97 down, sandwich with sauerkraut. A Reuben sandwich usually has sauerkraut on it. 98 down is pass before a basket. Might be an assist in a basketball game. 115 across with these clues. Didn't quite fit in, say, and not as frequently. Blank ABI, the rabbi? No, 115 down, brought together, wed, or something like that. Yeah, and wasabi would fit for a word here that ends in ABI. Let's try wed for brought together. 116 down, kulsh, or saison. Saison is the French word for season. Kulsh is a German word that I don't know what it means. So I'm not sure what's going on there. 117 down, not my misspelling. In brackets, you might write sick if you're transcribing a document to say, or you're quoting somebody saying this error is in the original. I know how to pronounce this word, but they're saying it wrong or something like that. Upper crusters are elites. Is culture kind of ale, maybe? Yeah, fine if not great, decent. Okay, so I guess Kolsch and Saison are types of ale. Enter hurriedly, rush in. Fools rush in, where angels fear to tread. And so I rush to you, my love, my heart above my head. All right, rush in goes in. 111 down, leaning type, that's italics, abbreviated as ITAL. Combined for 106 down is in sum. 100 across, performs a simple operation, probably a simple mathematical operation to add 101 down, national flower of Mexico. Don't know. 102 down, one of the seven dwarfs, sneezy or sleepy might fit, probably ends in a Y. 127 across is flexibility. Laxity, maybe? Let's take out in sum. Doesn't look like that's going to work for 127 across. 124 across. What wristwatch straps are designed to accommodate your arm size? maybe. 119 down is the banned ingredient, red number 3. Maybe that's a GMO, genetically modified organism. I'm not sure about that. 120 down, big retail initials in footwear. No, 101 down, national flower of Mexico. Is it the dahlia? Well, this must be sneezy for the dwarf with that Z, if it is correct. We don't know what that is. 112 across, chest beaters. Nope. This is not as frequently. Didn't quite fit in. Was a bit odd. Toddler. Maybe. Combined. In all. I liked in some for that. I don't know the shoe store. I'm going to put in dahlia and see if it fits. Chest beaters. He men? Nope. 107 down. Subdue by stunning to daze. Huh. Polite refusal. No, sir. Why, you little son of a biscuit. Okay, yeah. Manifesto. Manifestos are what the Declaration of Independence is an example of, like some security measures. Thoroughfare through New York City's Chinatown. Hearts are things in your chest that beat. They are chest beaters. 121 across. C. 115 across. This triple Z was a bit. Not as frequently. Maybe this is less often. Down, counterpart to nuts. From soup to nuts is the phrase for the whole gamut of something. 122 down, organization banning. Oh, this must be some kind of performance enhancing, or maybe not. Maybe it's the FDA. Homes characterized by half timbered walls. Tudor is a kind of home. Tudors fits, maybe the FDA bans whatever that red dye number, whatever it was, is for 119 down. Red number 3 is something that is banned. Can we spell days with an S in the New York Times? I don't think we could even do that in a British puzzle. Maybe it's not days. I mean, to phase? This must be a street. Is this Mott Street? And tell me what street compares to Mott Street in July. Sweet pushcarts gently gliding by. All right, Lawrence Hart helps me out there with the We'll Take Manhattan. That's the only context in which I know Mott Street. I don't know where it is in relation to Chinatown, but yeah, that must be it. To tase is to subdue by stunning. I would spell that with a Z. But then that gives us, that doesn't fit with less often. So I think this is maybe toddles or toodles. We need the beginning of this 3-run answers to be didn't quite fit in, was a bit odd, and then less often for not as frequently. That gives us wasabi, toddles, and soften. I think we can spell tase with an S, as in to use a taser. I might spell that with an S. All right, I just need to figure out this. combined in and flexibility. Discount shoe warehouse is the big initials in footwear. Leeway for flexibility. Combined, N-O-R-E, in-or. D-M-E. It must be a die. Wristwatch straps are designed to accommodate any size because they have multiple holes there. Combined is in one. All right, there we go. Any size. That makes sense to me. Okay. Our answers here, our clues are no need to hurry and like some security measures. There's time, anti-theft, security devices, and we get I meant it and heft as valid words that fit there. Dessert to Brits, maybe afters. The Hobbit might say that. It's time for afters. Business address abbreviation could be sweet. Kneading. If you're feeling tense, your muscles might need some kneading. Not in vogue is passé with an accent aigu. And I think E will finish the puzzle. 3610, which is a longish time, not super long, but I can often get a Sunday New York Times done in under a half hour if the theme isn't giving me too much trouble. I did struggle with the theme quite a bit here. Didn't quite figure out how it was working as what was going on, and then even when we got to the lower answers, just knowing that they're valid words and they're going to complete a two-word phrase wasn't quite as helpful as other themes have been in the past. Let me put it that way. Okay, is there any crossword E's in here? Not too much. I know the NEA is the largest labor union only because it has been an answer in another crossword puzzle. That helped. GIFs or GIFs shows up a lot. Morays, for some reason. Eels and morays like to make their appearance in the puzzle. Chiasmus, I don't know that I've ever seen that in a crossword puzzle before. Page rank, the rest. Yeah, some good clues and answers here. This little section gave me a lot of trouble with what wristwatch straps are designed to accommodate, and then DSW, die, and in one. Did not come easy. I think sneezy was the most helpful answer down here as to one of the 7 dwarfs. All right, let me know in the comments how you did with that one, and please come back to my channel for more puzzles and games. I'll see you next time.